name's Vanessa Munoz Molina, and I'm on my way to meet a very exciting lady who from a young age was known as the strongest girl in the world. Her name is Inger Nilsson, but you probably know her best as Pippi Longstocking. Inger starred in Pippi Longstocking from the years 1969 to 1973. But what did this girl then go on to be? Here I am in sunny Sweden. I've borrowed a friend's summer house and invited Inger to join me so that we can find out a little bit more about her. This year, Astrid Lindgren, the creator and writer of Pippi Longstocking, would have been 100 years old. So I will be talking to Inger not just about her life, but also her friendship with Astrid Lindgren. Inger has a very exciting life, from actress to medical secretary. But what you probably don't know is that she's also been a singer.
Close your eyes when I touch you. Love me do 'cause I love you. Help me if you can, I need someone. I wanna hold your hand, I think you understand, I keep on dancing, I keep on dancing. So keep on dancing every night. I keep on dancing. I keep on dancing. So keep on dancing all your You know I feel okay today. Kiss my lips like yesterday. Life is very short, so please help me. I wanna hold your hand, I think you understand. I keep on dancing.
Well, the house is ready, and I'm very excited about meeting Inger tomorrow. I really should get to bed, but before I do, I just have to finish this. Hey! Welcome, Inger!
Thank you.
Come in. Not too cold, come inside to the warmth. So Inger, first of all I'd like to thank you so much for coming out here to meet me.
Thank you.
I'd like to begin by talking about your childhood and your life as a child star.
Yeah.
When exactly did you start acting?
I was 9 when I got this part.
Okay.
So, yeah, 9 years old.
Were you with a drama group or was it
No.
your parents who brought on the interest?
They were asking on television between the programs. So
Okay.
we only have one channel at that time. And they say something like, and we are looking for some children who could play the part of, etc. They asked people to send in photography. And we did.
Yes.
One of me, and then I forgot about everything, and then it was a kind of auditions, and more auditions, and even more auditions, and then they choose me, and the other children as well.
From what I understand, nobody knew what a success Pippi would be. When was the first time that you realised that you were really famous?
I think after they sent the first episode on television, it was a lot of magazine and press and journalists who they wrote a lot about the television series. So then I understood.
And
No,
were
I'm-
people starting to recognize you?
Yes, and at that time we only have 2 channels, and the second one was really, I think it was 1 year old or a half a year old, so everybody was watching everything on television.
Do you think that being so famous at such a young age affected you? And if so, how?
Well, yes, of course it's affected me, and I'm recognized all the time, and people always know who I am, but I don't know anything else. This has been my life since I was 9, so I don't know how it could be to not being famous, recognized.
Of course. Is there some advice that you could give other child actors, or more importantly, their parents?
Yeah, you should. I think you should be very hard with the press, with the journalists. But I think they know it nowadays, because when I got famous, at my time, it's a long time ago, yeah, it was so much press, and you have to say yes to everything, and it was in another way. Today, you have so many children stars, you have so many. I don't think the press, they are it's at my time it was. I felt that it was only me.
Yes.
Now there are so many.
Aha.
So I think me and my parents, they were very nice, a little bit too nice, because the journalists, they just came to our house and they said, oh, we want to take photos and we want to have an interview. Please, can we just talk to her? And they came to the school, and and I didn't know. And I said, you can't come here, and you disturb the lessons. But they were so they
Forceful.
didn't. Yeah.
So they just turn up without
Yeah.
even
And
warning
also
you.
people, they were just they didn't bother even to knock on the door at my home. They just went inside and asked, where is she? We want to meet her. I want her autogram. Where is she?
Okay.
I said, you just can't go here. I mean, this is a private home. But at least you can knock on the door before. But people, they were so excited about this television series. And so my advice for the young children actors today is that they keep their private life and say apart from the other life. But I don't think it's so much problem nowadays.
You were very close to your family, or still
Yeah.
are very close to your family. Can you tell me a bit more about them?
I have mother and father and 2 brothers, one older and one younger. And yeah, it's only me who's working as an actress, I should say. And they have other work. And my little brother, my younger brother, he's a journalist, as my father was at that time. And my older brother, he's a salesman. He's selling things.
During the years that you filmed Pippi,
Yeah.
was it nice for you at the end of the day to go home and be able to do normal things?
Yeah, when we were doing the film, I was far away from my home. So I'm coming from a small town in Sweden, so I have to live with the other children. And we also have a kind of teacher and nanny who took care of us. So we were filming in Stockholm and also in Gotland. It's an island, a big island outside Sweden. So I didn't live with my parents and my brothers at that time. But this, when we were doing the film, it was only for 3 years and not the whole year. So I went away for 2 or 3 months, and then I came back, and I went back to the school, and then I go away for some month again.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And you often travelled as well to Barbados, was it? And other
Yes,
places?
yes, when we do the second film,
Yeah.
we were at Barbados.
Was that fantastic for you?
Yes. 14 days in Barbados. It was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
And Yeah.
What was your best memory of traveling?
I think it was just Barbados, and then we were shooting in the former Yugoslavia, outside Dubrovnik.
Okay.
So it's both Barbados and Dubrovnik, outside Dubrovnik. And
Quite a contrast.
yes, because they wanted the old town in Dubrovnik, and that was we have really good time when we were there, but only for 14 days. But
Yeah.
it was good.
Now, you said that you had a tutor, nanny, when
Yeah.
you were playing Pippi. But after the filming, where did you study and what did you study?
And then I finished the school, and then I went to what we call gymnasium here in Sweden, 3 years. And after that, I was studying for being a secretary, and I was working, I think, just 1 year. And then I changed to be an actress. So
Okay.
I went to the stage school.
In Stockholm?
No, in Gothenburg
Okay.
for 3.5 years. And then I've been working as an actress.
Okay.
But sometimes, since I moved to Stockholm, I also work as a secretary.
Also, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the projects you did afterwards, the productions on stage? Which one was your favorite?
Yeah, I have several favorites. What I liked very much, we were playing comedy in Gothenburg at Lisebergs Teatern. It's over 10 years ago, 94, 95. And it was 2 of my best years, I think. I learned a lot, because you learned a lot about playing comedy. Yeah, and it was so funny, really, with all the people around, and it was a big success. And so.
Yeah. What did you enjoy most about the acting? Was it improvisation or comedy or drama?
I think now it's nice with this improvisation. But when I started at the stage school, because I have only been filming, when I was a child. So, and then they asked us to improvise. And for me, it was something I couldn't do. I didn't know how to do it, because I was for me, theater was that somebody give you very, hard directing, which they did with us when we were shooting the movie, because we were children, and they have to ask you, please come here and stay here and say your line, and after that you just go there and you have to stay. Very
rigid.
Yeah. And because of the camera, and it's very technical.
Yeah.
Everything. And so on stage is something else, and just if you improvise, something else. And I was just standing there and said, no, I can't do this. We need a director who could tell me where to go. I can't find out myself. This is not acting, I say.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But then, of course, you learn. But
Yeah.
I
Gives you a
remember
sense of freedom.
Yeah. And someone has to tell me. I said, but no, this is something else. They said, you must find out yourself.
Did you always have the dream to become an actress, or did you want to be something else?
What
When you were
I
a child?
remember, I wanted to be a teacher, because I just began the school. So I wanted to be a teacher. But then I started doing the film, and I say, I want to be an actress. But then when I was teenage, I thought, no, that will be boring. I have said that for so long time. No, I want to do something else, but I didn't know what.
Yeah.
But then I wanted to be an actress.
So dreams change with time. How would you say your dreams have changed? What are your dreams today?
Well, to do very good theater, work with very good people, talent people you always want to work with, good directors and have a good part. Yeah. And I would like to do more film. Because I most of the time I've been playing on theater, on the stage. So doing more film, that would be very, very interesting.
Yeah.
This summer I was doing a film for television, but
Tell me a bit more about the project.
it's a German project. They are shooting books from a Swedish author, crime stories, and they are doing it in Sweden with German actors and Swedish actors. So they phoned me very, very late, and I was playing also theater this summer, and asked me if I could do a part. First it was a small part, but then we changed part for some reason. They wanted me to do another part. And that was really fantastic. But I also played theater in the evening and shooting the film during the day. And I also have my other work, as this secretary for doctors. So this summer, sometimes I was secretary during the day and then going playing theater in the evening, and next morning flying away because we were shooting in Gotland.
Wow.
Yeah, so I go between Stockholm and Gotland, and then go back.